Modernism was an art movement that challenged and broke classical and traditional art forms.
I like to expand the definition of creativity in art.
This Spectrum exhibit came about because we like to represent artists from all walks of life, and Artists on the Spectrum is part of that.
Art has always been something that I can talk to people about, and it opens me up in social situations. It really has been a way for me to grow as a person, and it's always been a part of my life. It's something I couldn't live my day-to-day life without.
You have to ask, what is art? Is furniture art? Well, we think it is art.
I live in Florida, and my inspiration literally is right outside the door from here.
You know, the real art isn't necessarily a canvas or tangible. It's magic, it's love.
I can't imagine doing anything else. It's terrific. I can still do it at my age.
Every idea is a good idea. You just, as soon as you think of it, you just got to figure out how to do it.
We did not want a traditional museum. We wanted something that would represent old Florida.
I'm Jenny DeWitt, and thank you for joining us as we continue to explore Central Florida's art scene, one gallery at a time.
Norma and Willie Paget were a young married couple from Lake County.
And they head for the dance, stay there for a while, and then they go looking for food. Their car breaks down, and they are in the middle of nowhere.
The one thing that seems clear is that Norma and Willie were separated that morning. At that point, the story explodes.
You have folks who are accused, taken to jail, brutally beaten into confessing.
The mob said, "We want the prisoners. We're going to administer justice right now."
Hundreds of whites descend upon Groveland and begin burning down African-American homes.
There were newspaper reporters from New York, from Chicago, from black newspapers around the country. The focus and national attention on this case was extreme.
Life in Florida in the mid-1800s to late 1800s was pretty wild.
If you were a pioneer, you had to be a pretty tough customer.
In 1883, Florida was just a backwater. There was nothing here.
Central Florida was every bit as wild as the Wild West.
Orlando's original name was Jernigan. The name Orlando was selected, but we really don't historically know exactly why.
Ray Charles performed at the South Street Casino, and he stayed at the Wells Built.
And gets work with 3 bands. He plays in the African-American clubs in the Paramore district. After failing to make ends meet here, he asked a friend to meet him and bring a map of the United States and said, "What's the furthest city away from Orlando?" And he went to Seattle.
Being an organic brewery just means that we use organic ingredients.
We provide all of our spent grains to livestock around the state of Florida who wish to maintain an organic certification.
Because we know that we're a part of the community and we have the ability to do things that nobody else can do.